everyone. We're back here live at the RSA Conference. Things have gotten real quiet, and for good reason. Magic Johnson is on the keynote stage here at Moscone West, and man, there were people streaming in to see Magic. You know, I saw Magic Johnson do a keynote at actually a CA World. That's how long ago it was. Still had CA. And he's an amazing speaker with a great life story. Not only as a basketball player, but a pioneer in AIDS survivability, but also as an urban businessman, right? It's a fantastic story around Starbucks and movie theaters and, of course, the Dodgers that he owns, as well as parts of other sports teams. If you ever get a chance to see Magic Johnson talk, go. If you ever get a chance to see this guy put on a show, go to the show. Let me introduce you to my friend, Mark Miller. Mark has been my partner in putting on our DevOps Connect event here at RSA for 10 years.
Right.
10 years. We just did our 10th show this Monday, right behind me there at Moscone South. Maybe one of our best shows yet. It went really well, really well received. You know, Mark picks the speakers. He heads the speaker committee. He's involved in the marketing. He's involved in the look and feel of it. He's involved in producing the show, leading it. Hey, Mark, how are you, man?
Good, as always.
It's good to have you on here.
Thank you.
Well, let's talk about the show, and then let's talk about the next thing you're doing.
All right, good. The show on Monday, I mean, we had rock stars.
Yes. Well, let's start off. For those who don't know, this year's show, the theme was AI and AppSec in the app dev world, basically.
That's right.
And so a little different than your regular DevSecOps. We had some of the greatest AI security leaders at the biggest AI firms.
Right. It's interesting because that's what Saul Rashida said to me when she saw who was on stage with her.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you've got a panel of rock stars. Saul was the host for the opening panel.
Yes.
Which had Jason Clinton, the CISO from Anthropic.
Anthropic.
That had Josh Sachs, the AI tech lead at Meta.
Yep.
That had Matt Knight, CISO from OpenAI.
Fantastic.
Had Moran
Ashkenazi, CISO of JFrog, public company leading ML ops.
And that was just one session.
Yeah, it was. And Saul, who's not just your average moderator, she was an active participant as well. She has the chops to do that. So yeah, it was a great session. It was a great way to kick things off. And then right after that, we had Saul doing her keynote herself.
Right. Each of those people had their own session afterwards.
Yes.
They could talk about what their companies were working on and how they perceived what was going to go down for the future of security.
Yes.
And then for the afternoon, one of my favorite people, because no one in my circle knew Noelle yet.
Right.
Noelle Russell, who started the AI Leadership Forum. And she's talking about the human aspect of AI, which is great. Then following her, Leslie Grande, talking about creative velocity. She's a professor at the University of Washington. Mm-hmm. So a really nice diversity. And Mitch had his panel at the end.
Yes. We also had a guy from Dell, Dave.
Yeah, Dave Konetsky came from Dell.
Yeah, look, Dell's doing, obviously it's Dell, right? Hey, dude, it's a Dell. But so, Mark, it was a full lineup. I mean, I think we got kicking off around 8:40, 8:45. You and I took the stage.
That's right.
We went till 3:30 or so. We had to stop only because that's when the keynotes open here. Yeah. But, I already spoke to the powers that be at RSA. Very excited about next year.
Really? Good.
I think we need to start planning Monday. We'll start on it, right? Because there's never enough time, as you know. But you're going to be busy after this week. What do you got going on?
I'm excited. You know me from All Day DevOps, which Derek and I started in 2016. One of our partners in that was Chip Stewart, and Chip Stewart and I have started a company that's going to do the Artificial Unintelligence Conference.
Okay.
And that's on September 16th, going to be over 100 sessions, 24 hours, no sales pitches, no marketing. You know the drill and how we work it. And we just barely have announced it, and we've already got more than several hundred registrations. We've got 60 confirmed speakers with 60 more on the way. It's going to be a big date.
I agree with you. It is going to be a big one. When is it?
September 16th. It's 24
So we got
hours.
time.
We're going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning in London.
Oh, London time.
Yeah. And then follow the sun around for 24 hours. And I've got
Fantastic.
speakers already in every hemisphere. So I love doing this one.
Yeah, no, this is right up your alley. When you say artificial unintelligence, though, right? You're being provocative on purpose, but what exactly do you mean?
I think that a lot of people are following the mass media and the hype in the mass media. So by putting the unintelligence in front of it, it stops people. Everybody smiles when they first hear it, right? But what it does is we're going to talk to the practitioners who are actually building solutions for their company. So these aren't the technology companies that are powering AI. These are healthcare industry. This is automotive industry. We've got artists too.
Sure.
That are going to show what they're doing with Midjourney and stuff. I mean, like I said, I'm excited about it because we're going to cover it in a way that I'm not seeing yet.
I'm unique. You piqued my curiosity. Tell people how they can is registration open yet?
It's open. Just go to unintelligence.ai, and it's right there on the front page. Just put in your email address. We'll keep you informed as we get new speakers in, and then see you on September 16th.
Fantastic. And I assume things go well, this will become an annual, semi-annual kind of event?
That's our plan, yeah.
Very cool. Mark, always something new, something working on. All right. I think if that's it, we'll take a break here. It's really quiet. Everyone
really
must be in to see. It died down. Everyone's in for magic, the magic man. All right. We're going to be back. We're going to take a lunch break. So we'll be off for about an hour. We'll be back with a lot more coverage of today's RSA coverage here for TechStrong TV. Until then, I'm Alan Schimmel. Thanks for joining.